Most travelers make it to the airport just fine. And then security is where everything falls apart. Bags get searched, lines stop. People get pulled aside, often for items they didn't even know were a problem. In the last video, we covered airport mistakes. Now we're at the part that causes the most stress, TSA. Here are the top 10 mistakes that get travelers pulled aside and bags searched. Mistake number 1, packing batteries wrong. The golden rule for lithium batteries is simple. Keep them in the cabin. Loose lithium batteries and power banks in checked bags are a big red flag. The FAA and TSA worry about thermal runaway fires. If a battery ignites in the cabin, it can be extinguished, but in the cargo hold, it's a disaster. Mistake number 2, misunderstanding the liquid rule. It's not just drinks. According to the TSA, the liquid rule, also known as the 3-1-1 rule, applies to any substance that can be spilled, sprayed, spread, pumped, or poured. This includes peanut butter, yogurt, lotion, and sunscreen. 3.4 ounces or less per container is the maximum amount allowed. Mistake number 3, stacking electronics. Stacking electronics refers to the habit of layering laptops, tablets, and gaming consoles directly on top of each other in your bag. When items are stacked, the X-ray beam has to penetrate multiple layers of circuit boards and batteries. This looks suspicious, as it can be used to hide prohibited items. To avoid the search and pat-down, pack your devices with a layer of clothing between them, or be ready to spread them out into multiple bins. Mistake number 4, forgetting about food. Dense foods like cheese blocks, protein bars, and powders can look suspicious on X-ray. They're allowed, but they slow things down. The dense food rule is TSA's way of saying, if we can't see through your snacks, we're opening your bag. TSA uses X-rays that struggle to penetrate thick organic masses, which can look similar to explosives. Mistake number 5, wearing hidden metal. Underwire bras, metal hair clips, bulky belts, steel-toe boots, these trigger extra screening. The metal in these items can set off the alarm. However, they usually don't trigger the millimeter wave scanners, the hands-over-head machines, unless the metal is particularly thick or dense. Savvy travelers breeze through security, opting for airport-friendly attire like sports bras, plastic hair accessories, and slip-on sneakers. Mistake number 6, oversized travel bottles. Travel size means 3.4 ounces or 100 milliliters per container, and container size matters. TSA looks at the size of the container, not the amount inside. A half-empty 6-ounce tube of lotion will be confiscated. Savvy tip: there are no size limits for these items in checked luggage. Mistake number 7, forgetting to empty pockets of small items. This is one of the most common causes of checkpoint clutter and delays. TSA officers frequently report that the line slows down because passengers wait until they are at the very front, the high-pressure bin zone, to start digging through their pockets. This creates a bottleneck because the conveyor belt must pause while the traveler finishes emptying their person. TSA recommends placing your phone, wallet, and keys inside your carry-on bag or a jacket pocket before you even reach the bins. Mistake number 8, wrapped gifts. If a wrapped gift triggers an alarm during X-ray screening, TSA officers will unwrap it to inspect the contents. They are not required to rewrap it, and any intricate wrapping job will likely be destroyed. Consider shipping them ahead of time to avoid the airport altogether. Mistake number 9, overstuffed carry-on. Packing a carry-on to the brim is a high-risk, high-reward strategy. When items are packed too tightly, the X-ray can't see through the mass. This triggers secondary screening. In addition, if your bag is so full that it's bulging, you will likely be hit with a gate check fee, which is often significantly higher than the standard checked bag fee. A gate check fee is a penalty charge applied when an airline determines your carry-on is too large, too heavy, or not permitted under your fare class right before you board. Mistake number 10, forgetting to declare special items. Medication, baby formula, and medical devices are allowed, but tell the officer surprises cause delays. When in doubt, always declare. Telling an officer you have something rarely causes a problem. Having them find it during a search can lead to heavy fines and the loss of TSA PreCheck or global entry status. There you have it, the TSA mistakes that turn a normal screening into a full bag inspection. Security is stressful, but the real money traps start at the airline counter and boarding gate, and most travelers fall for them. That's in the next video. If you want to travel smarter and avoid the stuff most people learn the hard way, you're in the right place. This is The Savvy Traveler. I'll see you in the next one.